Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your bi-weekly reading. This is for Scorpio Sun or Rising. It is a collective reading. Let's keep that in mind. And it is for the period of time from the new moon on the 17th in Cancer, that's in tropical astrology, all the way to August 1st for the full moon in Aquarius, also talking about tropical astrology. So these are meant to be short and quick readings. The more extensive reading, the longer readings, if you want to look at those that go through beginning, middle, end of the month and, challenges and whatnot, that's in the monthly reading. So I will link that at the end of this short video so that you can jump over there if you want to kind of put everything in context or check out your reading if you haven't already. I was feeling that card. There it is. So also, just to say, the astrological highlights video for the second half of July is up. So I will also link that at the end of the video if you're curious about like how this plays into the astrology. There is so much going on this week that we're in right now. So I recommend it. It has timestamps. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the videos, astrology or tarot for the bi-weekly or monthly or any of those, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything as they come out. Now, with this particular reading, we are focusing on what is being drawn into view, what is being pointed to as an area where it would be most beneficial for you to put some time, energy, and attention into. That would basically be like hitting the domino and domino rippling out to all the different areas of your life. Because often I find that when we work in one area of our life, even if it's totally disconnected from, let's say, our career or our family or whatever, friends, lovers, whatever area we're wanting to manifest, materialize, grow, build momentum towards, even if it's completely separate from that, it's some area where if you were to put energy and attention into that, I don't know if you've seen this before, but like it'll just somehow ripple effect out. It'll somehow get places that were stuck unstuck when you kind of work with one area of your life that is seemingly disconnected. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that. I don't know if that was clear. I hope that that's clear. So anyway, that's what we're focused on. We're focused on what area of your life would be the most beneficial. Now, some new moons are not all roses for the seeding of intentions and like all of these things because of what's happening astrologically. I would say this is one of those ones where I'm like, it's going to be instructive. I think it'll be interesting. But what I mean to say, like more than that, is regardless of how the astrology looks, every single month we have a 2-week period of where the energy is building no matter what. So doesn't matter what's happening astrologically, that moon is still building and waxing and energy towards that full moon, that pregnant full moon moment. And then after that it wanes, right, for that 2-week period of time. So how do we work with the energies to our benefit? How can we take advantage of these times in with more consciousness, with more presence, with more intention? And so we're looking at the 11th house for you. So this has to do with your community, right? Obviously it has to do with your community, but also your alliances. So this could be like your friend groups, social groups, clubs you belong to, forums you belong to. This can be IRL or online, right? So this could be social media. I know there's some debate on whether it's like the 11th house or the 3rd house is more about social media. I would include the social media in the 11th house as well, because I think that it makes sense here, right? So that's what we're looking at. Friends, alliances, groups, community, all of these kinds of areas, which can bring in some of that tech, right? And so this is an area of focus for you where I think this is maybe pointing to like building and putting energy into being connected. Now, maybe that connecting into communities or nurturing certain friendships or whatever, alliances, collaborators, whatever it is, will benefit you in a business sense. Or maybe this is more personal and it'll benefit you in a way where you feel supported and you have a support network and a safety net to have people to go to that's outside of, let's say, as for an example, your your personal like romantic relationship or relationships, right? And so that way the burden isn't all on your partner. You have a place where you can also get your needs met outside of that. So like this can happen to be an important place in a lot of different ways, whether that is because working on this area would benefit, you know, your home life or your public life or whatever, right? So this is obviously what's up. And the spiritual advice that's coming through with that is the Chariot card. And I actually love this Chariot card. It's pretty cool. So the Chariot card, which is all about being in alignment and that forward momentum, literally that momentum and movement is coming from your place of will, and your will being aligned with all of the more, like we could say upper chakras, like upper areas of your life. So from like your cosmic connection all the way down into your inner world, your inner knowing, into your voice in the world, your heart space, and into your solar plexus, and moving from a place that is aligned on all levels. Another way to like say that is maybe just thinking of like, are you aligned in like what you think, what you say, what you feel, what you do, right? Are all of these things aligned? What you practice spiritually or otherwise, right? Like, are all of these things aligned? Are you walking your talk? Are you really creating? Are you saying yes or no to the things in your life, whether that's projects, people, relationships, finances, whatever it is? Are you coming from a place of alignment on all levels there? And if not, then that's what's being pointed out to you. You want to have that momentum, you want to grow forward in your life. Well, this is where you're being shown would be of most benefit for you to pay attention to, and putting that time in to make sure that you are aligned in all these ways and that you are connected, and have that connection to community or collaborators or alliances or your friend groups or whatever it is, that this is going to be of the most benefit for you to grow whatever it is in your life that you're wanting to grow. So I hope that this feels helpful and insightful. If it does, please consider giving the video a like. It helps me with the algorithm gods and also just building this channel. I will have up on the screen, if it's not there already, the astrological highlights video for the rest of the month for July, and it has timestamps, and then also the overall month reading if you want to check out the overall month reading for Scorpios as well. So thanks for your time. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.